how'd you get here?
Do you smell that? It smells like missions.
Yummy, yummy.
I'm really great at creating a new way to just start the video off in a fucking horrible way. Like, that was terrible. I don't know what the fuck that was. Dude, it's mission galore, and genuinely, I love running these missions so much because they can be really fucking cool, dude. Okay, this one is fun. There's also a hard mode version of this. The routing on this shit is so cool. Like, I don't know how they did it, but they managed to make one of the more boring aspects of original generations one of the cooler things in this game. Like, it's so fucking cool, the small, minor changes they make to this game. Ooh, I'm so upset. It's so cool to see how the small, minor changes that they make to all of these stages, like, how they make an impact. How they make a genuine impact that just completely alters the way you experience the level. This shit is so cool. Mixing these kind of, like, weird little, thingies on that you didn't see until the second stage, mixing that into the first stage, super cool. This shit right here, all the fucking spikes, and then you can do, a little bit of that action, get this up here, come on. Come on, tell me that's not badass. Tell me that's not badass. And then, oh my god, I haven't even talked about this shit. There's so much extra content to do after the main story is done here. They have hard mode missions, and, you know, they're not that hard. I mean, don't mean to flex. As a Sonic gamer, I kind of gone through them pretty easily. But they genuinely add even more. Like, it's just so fucking cool. And these, like, cute little beat the stage with one ring challenges that aren't really that hard, except for, bro, this fucking part annoyed the shit out of me the first time I played. I would try to get through it really fast, because obviously, you know, I'm a Sonic gamer. So I'm like, yeah, I can get through this fast and collect all the shit MacGuffins, but I keep doing shit like that. It's pissing me off. Minor update on the little Twitter thingy that was going on where people were talking about Chaos Control and whether or not it breaks speedruns and disincentivizes skilled play. There is actually a mod available now for you to experience the game where Chaos Control doesn't actually impact your time at all. The timer, in-game timer, will still go and still work if you use Chaos Control. And it will mean that if you are putting your times on the leaderboards, you are going to suck ass and not win at all. I need to get an A rank, or an S rank in this. Fuck that shit. TLDR, there's a fix, if that's an issue for you. I know a lot of people have been kind of coming up with their own fixes. There's the idea that you could potentially remove or create two different time trial numbers, one for your real time and one for the in-game time, and that could just be two separate leaderboards. That's a cool idea. I think that would work really well and would pretty much completely solve the issue, but there's no solution yet other than that mod, so if you're really that pissy about it and upset about it, you can fucking change it. There's a fix already. I, again, don't think Chaos Control is an issue, and I think the game works really well around it, but there are, again, some people that are not super happy with it, and that's totally fine, totally valid, whatever, have your own takes on things. Oh, God forbid people have opinions. Fuck that shit. I don't think I know the actual way to get up to these second missions. So I just always do this. Check this shit out. Ignore that. Hold on. Wait. Oh, fuck. One more time. I made it. Yay! Let's go! More missions! Yippee! Oh my god, dude. These 2D missions are pretty cool as well. These kind of give me more, I guess, I'm gonna say this and it's gonna sound really stupid. Forces vibes, where it's like, yeah, this was something that you could have probably played in Forces if you collected all the weird little silver whatever the fucks and yada yada yada. I don't mind that when it's like little mission content. When it was those extra stages that you got rewarded with for doing more shit, like completion rewards rather than like small little tiny things that you can just get out of the way, that shit was kind of annoying. But like a nice, what, 34-second stage for a side mission, like that shit kind of rocks. That shit kind of rocks, and I think it works better than it did in Forces, and also the level design is just less straightforward. There's a little more leeway with what you can do, and I think that's partly because you got the collectibles there and it adds really cool shit. Oh, I remember this stage being kind of weird, dude. So you have to step on these switches, Get this shit. There we go. Look at that. And it'll make the fucking the laser shoot. I didn't get that. I thought they were gonna just fucking blow up on their own. I don't know why. I guess I just wasn't thinking. But like, I don't know, man. I just thought it was gonna be like that. Fucking sue me. I don't what do you want from me? But yeah, they're not doing anything like massively interesting with these specific challenges, I don't think. I think the sunset height missions are probably one of the lower points for the missions. IMO, but that's really not saying that much, because it's like, they're missions, who fucking cares? There's such a small aspect of it, and you don't even have to fucking do all of them. You can just go and be like, actually, I want to do the Kingdom Valley ones, and then just dick off. This section fucked me up, dude. This is like such a small nothing burger of a section, but fucking look at this. Alright, button there, I didn't see that one. That's the one that fucked me up. Button here, and then there's a button around the corner. You gotta get all 3 of them, or else you can't go collect the little thingy on the top and where the fuck did the button go? Oh, it's up here. I'm losing my mind, dude. This game fucking does something to me. Thank you. There we go.
Yummy, yummy. More challenges.
Oh, these are actually really cool. I've seen people speedrunning a lot of these, like, little challenge sections. It's just, like, the fact that that's even an option that people are going for is so fucking cool and shows that, one, they probably want more content. That's probably why they're going for it. It's like, I just want to play more Shadow Generations. I need an excuse. But also, it's just cool, man. Yes, they reuse little sections of level design. Yeah, whatever. But it's just so fucking fun, dude. And then the hard... Oh my god. I want to talk about the hard mode challenges, because that's something that I just recently did on my own time. And holy shit, man. They are so fucking fun. It's not even funny. Like, Kingdom Valley hard mode stage fucked me up, dude. It actually fucking ruined me. But it was so fun and so worth my time. And there's just so much shit you can do. I have to restart. I will say, as kind as I and pretty much everyone has been to this game, because it's really fucking good, there are actually a decent amount of people, because we're getting to the point in the Sonic community where the game has been out for long enough, aka 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever amount, and people are very comfortable about talking about things they don't like about this game now, which is good. I'm glad the honeymoon period in the Sonic community is very low, because we can start getting to kind of really good discussions really early on, and we don't have to wait for the you can't talk bad about this game that just came out period to kind of fucking roll over like in the Zelda community or the Mario community or any Nintendo community. But point is, we're starting to get a lot of very critical discussion on this game, and I think there's a lot of interesting things that we can kind of draw from these kind of more critical analysis shits. One very consistent claim that I've seen from a lot of people that, you know, even love this game is the fact that Doom Morph isn't that great. But I've also seen a lot of different people talking about how Chaos Island is like their favorite stage in the entire game. And that's really, it's so cool to see such a diverse amount of perspectives and be able to kind of look at each of them and be like, wait, I actually kind of get what they're going for though. Like, I kind of understand what they're talking about, and just exploring the Sonic community is kind of, it's an interesting space right now. I will say probably the most interesting conversation to come out of people being very critical about this game is mainly about the narrative. I feel like most people are pretty on board with the gameplay being very fun, and I really haven't seen a whole lot of complaints about that other than from some larger creators. And I don't know, it's an interesting thing for sure. Again, I'm not very deep in on the characterization of Sonic and locking in on that shit and whatever, the fucking Japanese is better than the all that shit. I don't give a fuck. But it is interesting to see, and it's interesting to look into, and there's just a lot of potential interesting discussions that you can have in the Sonic community right now when it comes to this game. I've seen some people talk about not liking Maria as a character because she's too static or something. I don't know. There's a lot of shit, pretty much. I also think it's so fucking cool to be playing this game while tech for it is being figured out live, because, like, not only are you going to be seeing me kind of, whatever, talk about my experience with the game, whatever, with a very fresh perspective on it. Also, my gameplay is going to change depending on, you know, what tech has just been discovered. Because, like, last episode, man, I was playing with the Chaos Spear tech, and then I really haven't been doing that this episode. But, like, all of this shit is unfolding before our eyes. And it's just nice to kind of be in an experience again where, oh, I'm so fucked with this. Just kidding. He's gonna come here and save me any second now. Right? Okay. I was so fucking scared. But it's nice to be in a period where, you know, the Sonic community is finally in love with the experience now, and we're not just sitting there talking about what's wrong with it, but rather we're talking about what we love, what we don't love, saying we still love the game regardless, but here's what we didn't like of X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada. It's just a good time to be a Sonic fan. I didn't collect enough rings. What the fuck? I really messed that up.
Yippee! I did it! I succeeded with S rank! Yay!
Whatever. I don't fucking... Moving on. I think I'm gonna save the boss for the next episode just because that's a really cool one. It's gonna take a minute and I kind of want to gush about it, but I do want to spend some time talking to Maria and Gerald because I think they're really cool, and it's a neat way to bookend this episode, which has been spent primarily in white space.
Maria, hello. Shadow, when did you become so strong and confident?
Oh, this is really cool. I like the way that they kind of talk about how Maria's like, what the fuck happened to you? Like, you're different, dog. You're fucking weird. And it's just a neat way of doing storytelling. I really fucking like the way they're going about it. And at the end of the day, this game just has a really cool story, and I genuinely fuck with it so hard. And I think most people do. I don't think I've seen a single person that says this story is bad, this story is dog shit, here's why. There was, I think, some content about that was kind of floating around the Sonic community, but I think at the end of the day, they ended up changing their minds. I don't remember who that was or fucking when it was, I don't know. But like, TLDR, I don't think I've seen anyone extensively complain about the story and then stick with that opinion.
But yeah, it's really cool. I just wanted to talk to these people before we did anything. Show off fucking wind-blowing, birds chirping, bugs buzzing shit. No, the text and just, I don't know. It was cute. I hadn't really looked at it in my own playthrough, so I thought it'd be worth showing off here. But I need to get the fuck out of here, bro. I got a monster slay next time. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I don't know why I started off the episode like that and ended it like that. I've got a fucking problem, dude.